We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Jeff Hoffman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big 3-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say it's more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good 3-pitch mix, and he'll throw all 3 pitches at any time.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in here right at 260 with 19 homers and an even 70 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 35 now on the season. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. 27 homers and 83 runs batted in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Manny Machado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
No,
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Dozier has it, and there's 1 away.
That is center. The first baseman, Murphy.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the big-time RBI man Charlie Blackmon. Richards steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Manny Machado now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here it comes, 1-0. Machado stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air to left field. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dozier.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-0.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now to the plate, Trent Grisham. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's 6 out.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres lead it 2-0. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2 now. Dahl is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Fastball well outside. Two and one.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide. 2-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Fan connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting.
So here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Blackmon's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Stepping in, Josh Bell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in for the Rockies, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Richards steps into his windup. Here comes the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Padres lead it 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Padres.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 9-year major league vet. Fouled off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier at the plate. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Trevor Story steps in now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Daniel Murphy steps in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Chopped down the first baseline, but this is foul. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Richards comes set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Grounded back up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. And now this is bobbled out in center. Struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trent Grisham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Standing in now, Garrett Richards. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tommy Pham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ready once again, Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Hit down the line at first, and Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hoffman.
Sam Hilliard will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
22, Sam Hilliard.
To first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strand one, still down 3-0. Wade Davis takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order, but they lead it 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trevor Story. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that's the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
Hey! Help me!
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Richards is ready. Here it is on 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Ben Bowden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Ben Bowden.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl, and that will end up a foul ball. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The pitch.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he falls behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So digging in now, Trent Grisham. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that is off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Softly hit out to short, and this will be flagged down easily for the 1st out of the inning.
The bat, the better fielder. Fly ball.
So striding in, Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. On the ground for Dozier at second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Hampson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. Machado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Jurickson Profar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
The 2-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Will Myers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Josh Bell will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner's going. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Padres leave one. They lead it 3-0. Andres Munoz will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Dom Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for two. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Brendan Rodgers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Brendan Rodgers.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Digging in, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to the right side and through a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 56, Matt Braun.
Charlie Blackmon will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. One out, one on in a 1-run game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's going.
Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he'll be back in standing up. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Number 2, Jonathan Dahl.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 2. Jonathan Dahl will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Rockies. Now playing right field, number 2.
Jairo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jairo Diaz.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dozier is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball 3. A 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Stepping in, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Line towards center field. Tapia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 balls, no strikes.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Here it is on 3-0.
Hey. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Sliced hard on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 39, Kirby Yates. Now playing center.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In now, Raimel Tapia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Number 1.
So stepping in, Garrett Hampson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Catcher, Nunez.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop to second for one. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Richards earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits, no error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.